Hey everybody and welcome back. For those of you that are interested in mobile app building but you don't want to learn coding, today I'm covering why I think a lot of platforms either are going to go or have already gone towards more of a feature-rich program where they can actually sell or separate out features and widgets. Now, not necessarily a bad thing, but it is something to be aware of. So I'm going to use a couple of different platforms as an example, starting out with Goodbarber, primarily because I do have a promo code for them. It's an affiliate link, which I will put in the description below, but we're going to cover some of the extensions. So we have the extension store here, where you can essentially go and get extensions. You can click discover and go towards that store and find different functionality. Now the cool thing about this is it gives you the ability to add quite a bit of feature-rich content. For example, right here we have the ability to add in membership and login functionality, but you'll notice under each of these it says free. Now, obviously, you can check and see pricing for really interesting that, or really anything that you're interested in trying to add. So if we went to monetization, you'll see we go through. Things like couponing do have a cost associated with them. So that is really all that there is to it. So you'll see some are free, some may be in lab, which is not available in Goodbarber, but lots of different things. So pretty cool overall. The idea is you have tons of cool extensions, but sometimes they may come at a cost. Now, going over to AppGyver, primarily because AppGyver has a free version called the Community Edition, but they have a marketplace. Now, everything right now, as far as I'm aware, in the actual, the free edition or the community edition of AppGyver is free. Now, I have tons of videos on my channel on different AppGyver tutorials, and I have free and paid templates for AppGyver over at codelessfix.com, but this does open them up to allow, or to really just start charging for certain functionality. For example, all of a sudden they could say, we want to charge $5 a month for this, because in some cases, the platforms have the code, or they know that you don't know how to code, so you still need their platform even if they gave you the code base. Again, not a bad thing. They're offering a service. So just wanted to make a note. So this is one of the apps that I have for sale over at codelessfix.com. But we're going to skip this and now look into some pricing plans where this is actually showing how it's impacted or impacting others. So you'll see at Goodbarber, we have their extension store here. Now, up top, we have all of the pricing plans. And as we scroll through, you'll see that we have a number of free extensions, and that number changes based on the plan, as well as additional functionality. Now, if we go over to AppyPie's website, you'll see that we have different premium features that are available based on the plan that you have, and then some additional functionality. So I guess the point that I'm trying to make here before we go to Flutterflow is normally you would expect, okay, I get all of the functionality, but as my app scales, for example, from 500 a month for downloads to 1,000, then I have to pay for a new plan or something along those lines. But in this case, you can actually be limited to specific features in the application. Now, lastly, jumping over to Flutterflow, these are just a few examples, but you'll see as we scroll through, there are certain advanced features like in-app chat that are only going to be available on certain plans. And you can scroll through and see other features. Now, these are not necessarily user-facing, but the point is there are going to be potentially some advanced features that you may need to pay for in order to get them accessible in the app. Now, it's not a surprise to most of you, but the point is just that you may end up seeing this more and more frequently as these codeless application development platforms grow. I would love to know your thoughts though. What's your favorite codeless app builder? Let me know in the comment box below.